I'd be happy to make a video about Ukraine's national team. I have one of their jerseys in my collection. This is the 2002 kit for Ukraine. Sponsored by Joma, the J here, which is a Spanish company that you'll see on a lot of, Spanish kits, as well as Italy and a couple more clubs across the Balkans. On the back, I've got Alexander Zinchenko. He wears number 17 for Ukraine. He's a player for Manchester City, where he plays as a left back, but for Ukraine, he generally plays more in the midfield. The logo is the coat of arms for the Ukraine, the Trizub, or Trident, of Vladimir, who was a prince of Kiev. It's a pretty nice modern take on the Trident itself. Used to be more of just the entire football right below a smaller Trident as the logo in previous years. Okay, so some key facts about the Ukrainian national team. They've been playing in UEFA and FIFA competitions since 1992. They've been to 1 World Cup and 3 Euros, where they progressively performed better each time. They originally went to the Euro the first time in 2012 when they were hosting, and just in 2020, played in 2021. At the Euro, they made it all the way to the quarterfinals before being knocked out by England. Ukraine play their home matches at the Olympijskaya Stadium in Kiev. They share that stadium with Dynamo Kiev, as well as in recent seasons, Shakhtar Donetsk. I feel like Ukraine are coming into their own as a national team in recent years. They have a strong core of veteran players, as well as younger players who are just coming into their own. On the older end of the spectrum, you'll see their eternal goalkeeper, Andrei Piatov, who at 37 just seems like he's going to keep going and going, as well as, if you're familiar with West Ham United striker Andrei Yarmolenko, a good striker right up front. Along with him, on the younger side, you'll see players that are key like Mykola Shaparenko from Kyiv, as well as players like Zinchenko, who I mentioned earlier, Roman Yaremchuk from Benfica at striker, as well as from Atalanta in Italy, Ruslan Malinovsky. So I hope that was a helpful look into the Ukrainian national team. Here's a little deeper look at the jersey just to catch some of the other details that you might not have picked up on so far. As far as their next match, that does get tricky due to the war in Ukraine. They're scheduled to play Scotland in a World Cup qualifying playoff coming up at some date in June, although a specific date hasn't been set. That match would qualify them to play Wales for one of the final spots in the upcoming World Cup in November.